The way we have to navigate a case that involves both legal complexities and public sentiment is by completely separating the two. For example, if and whether to talk to the media is always a question we have to decide. I've had cases where I believe that the public sentiment would be on my side and on my client's side. In those kinds of cases, I have no problem talking to the media and even having my clients talk to the media. However, if there's a case which I very strongly believe is wrong, for example, prisoner civil rights cases, generally speaking, members of the public don't care about civil rights of prisoners. That's the sad reality. However, I take on prisoner civil rights litigation throughout the country. I've litigated prisoner civil rights cases in at least 4 or 5 states on behalf of prisoners. And the thing we have to understand about prisoners, every single one of them is in prison because they were convicted of a crime. So when you walk into a courtroom with a prisoner, you have to tell the jury from the first minute, my client is a convicted felon and is serving prison time. And yet, his or her rights still matter. And that's one of the toughest things that we have to overcome as lawyers, and it's still something that we have to do. Is when it comes to public sentiment, the public sentiment is generally that people defer to law enforcement. And frankly, that should be the public sentiment. I don't think it should be easy to sue police. I don't think it should be easy to sue sheriff deputies or law enforcement officers. However, there has to be a mechanism in place to hold them accountable. And that's what we do when we go to court. I want the jury to come in and be deferential to the police. But at the same time, if I'm able to prove to the jury with the evidence that whichever law enforcement officer we happen to be suing acted improperly, that it's their job and their responsibility to hold him or her accountable.